I will call the meeting to order at, I don't know what time it is, 6:00 something.
6:03.
6:03.
Yeah.
p.m. Could I have a roll call, please?
Don Hayes present.
Veronica Kell present. And we are still without an at-large member. All right, the meeting is being recorded and uploaded to YouTube. Are there any others recording?
And we have.
I can't even tell.
Yeah.
Are there any participants?
Nope.
No,
Just
just us.
us and
TCAM.
DCAM. You want me to leave that up to
right.
somebody comes in?
So hearing that no one else is recording, it is just TCAM. So this will be uploaded to YouTube after the fact.
Yeah.
I have no additions or deletions to the agenda. Do you?
No.
And to review the minutes.
Yeah.
Let me give you these. You can just it's brief, but I can make the change on that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It was co-chair, so it's kind of like, and then alternate.
Right.
Yep. So it's kind of like.
Was I specific about it?
No, it's kind of like, but I thought it's sort of.
No, it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like, so we're good. Yeah. Yes, those are good.
Okay.
Make a motion to accept the minutes.
Of what was the date?
Yeah.
2/19.
Yeah, of February 19th.
And I will second that. All those in favor, roll call.
Don Hayes, aye.
Veronica Kell, aye. All right, so the minutes of 2/19/2025 are accepted, and I will take them to Kathy to stamp in.
Okay.
All right. Review actions from the February 19th meeting. We discussed the RFP process, which the RFP mentioned the 2 one-year renewals.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get feedback on whether or not to continue with Roselli as our auditor. And perhaps write a letter to Mr. Roselli.
Yeah.
Asking him, we'll talk about this in a minute. To see if they're interested in discussing the current arrangement. So that's the review. Anything else that we did on the 19th?
I think the only thing I saw in the minutes was reaching out to the assistant town accountant to see. Yep. And they seemed interested in. She said they seemed interested in continuing.
They did.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So we need a letter then. So that's 2.2. We need a letter to send to them, and I could not find. I looked all through the DLS website. I could have sworn that we got the RFP from there last year, or did I go directly to other towns for the RFP? I mean, this was what, 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, probably 4 years ago now. 3.
And let me see what I have from Audit Committee.
Yes, I don't.
The RFP, we had RFP examples. Harwich, Halifax. There were a few towns that we got example RFPs from.
Yep.
And so I could not find the same thing for an extension letter, which is what we need.
Yeah, because the contract did not have the.
I mean, I didn't think of looking at
years.
Any of the backs of these to see of these old RFPs to see if any of them had in the back an extension letter. No. No, nothing. So I wrote a very rudimentary letter just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's been busy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I should be required from there. What I don't know is, in an extension letter, how exact do you need to be?
Right.
How specific? Invitation for bids. Yeah, we did that last time. So all I wrote was, Dear Mr. Roselli, the town of Townsend is interested in retaining Roselli. We should, from their RFP, we can get the exact. As municipal auditor for audits of fiscal year 2025 and fiscal year 2026 with the same scope of services as in your current contract with the town. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah.
Please provide us with a cost for these services to be included in the FY 2026 and FY 2027 budgets.
Right.
And I looked, this is a DLS frequently asked questions.
Yeah.
Where did I see the 5-year? They recommend retaining this, the same auditor for at least 5 years. It's in here somewhere. How long should the question is, how long should a municipality retain the same audit firm? It says the Government Finance Officers Association recommends multi-year agreements of at least 5 years in duration. We did 3 years.
Right.
But they didn't say, we recommended with the possibility of 2 1-year extensions, which they did not address in their response letter.
Yeah.
After which a full competitive selection process or rotation of senior engagement staff should occur. So we're right on target.
Right. Yep.
So do you have suggested wordings? I can bring this up and you can type. Do you have their current contract in hard copy with you?
I don't have it with me. I did
I
find
have.
some when I was getting ready to shred documents. I found the
It's the annual financial statement. I think, did you send it to me or did Katie? Someone sent it to me. It was either you or Katie.
Yeah, because I know what I have it with the request for proposal. If I sent it, it was in me. Oh, you know what it was? I got it from Nelson.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nelson forwarded it to me.
So this would be under audit. Audit contract.
Yep, and then I thought I forwarded it to you.
Somebody did. Okay, contract for service. What I'm looking for is their official address. I'm gonna type right now.
Yeah.
This is the contract. Oh, this must be a PDF.
Okay.
I don't have the ability to. Okay, so it's to Roselli, Clark, and somebody. Roselli, Clark, and Associates, certified public accountants.
West Cummings Park.
Okay, give me a minute.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
And Associates.
Yeah.
All right, address is.
That'll be. So looks like the main office location is 500 West Cummings Park.
Cummings with 2 N.
2 M's. Yep.
Okay.
Suite 4900. Woburn, Massachusetts.
Do you understand?
101. I'm sorry, 0184. 01. I'm constantly doing zip codes that aren't this, 01801. Sorry.
Too many zeros and ones in that one. Okay, maybe I should say, dear sirs, what do you think? Because I think it's Chad, Clark who signed the agreement.
Okay, I thought it was Tony.
Should I just say, dear Mr. Roselli, Mr. Roselli and Mr.
I-
Clark?
Yeah, Roselli and Clark.
Do you think it's Mr. Roselli?
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
The town of Townsend is interested in retaining Roselli, Clark and Associates as municipal auditor.
Yeah.
For fiscal year 2025 and 2026 with the same scope of services as in your current contract with the town dated, we know the date. It's in here, usually dated 5/13/2022. Dated May 13, 2022. That's when they signed it.
So I did have a third partner. Let's see if there's a fourth. Yeah, there's total four. So that's, and associates is good. Because you don't want to.
I don't want to leave anybody out.
Right, yeah.
Please provide us with a cost for these services to be, should I say somewhere in here? We are interested in 2 one-year extensions.
Yeah.
We are interested in 2 one-year. Into 1-year extensions of the contract.
And do we want, and since you've got the contract, we can look at it. We had the annual audit services, then one of the services is quoted separately as what they call and have indicated as a single audit at 3,000 per. And then the last, I think, is additional hourly work, right?
Yes.
I think there were 3.
So should I say, please include, it's in the RFP that you're gonna find this, I think.
It was in their presentation. And I suppose it should have been in the contract too.
Yeah, I don't see it here. But I'm doing pretty fast. Following services for town, including audited services, as more particularly outlined in a letter to the town dated April 20. Attached here to is Exhibit A. In the event any terms contained in the letter conflict with the terms of this contract. I don't think I have Exhibit A. Do you have Exhibit A? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay. Let's look at this. It's TNT.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. That's... That looks like the management letter.
Yeah, that's what this is. We're pleased to confirm we will audit the financial statements, the business type activities, each major fund and the aggregate remaining funding information, including related notes. See, how much of this do we have to include?
Or do you print a copy of the letter and see attachment for the forward so that they don't go searching for them?
Okay, so I could say see attached.
Yep. Yeah.
Financial statement audit, including a management letter, financial statement preparation, single audit, and the cost for extra audit services.
Right, yep, yeah, that would be the same, and then,
Okay, let me pull this up. All right. Same scope, we are interested in 2 one-year extensions of the contract. Cost for services, let me take out these. Should be included for audits.
well, annual audit,
For annual audit. Well, what I was
That's
gonna do is
something.
say for audits,
annual and single,
including
Yep, yep.
For audits of the FY,
Mhm,
including,
okay, yep,
and then I was gonna spell those things out, including, probably need what's these. Let me go back here.
mhm,
Financial statement audit, including a management letter.
mhm.
Management. Financial statement preparation.
Mhm.
Where do you remember single audit? Financial statement preparation. What are you supposed to remember?
Single audit,
Single audit.
there was an asterisk on that.
Oh, what was the asterisk
I
for, do
did
you
it.
think? Single audit charges may be charged to the ARPA grant. Oh, we don't,
Okay, no.
that was
Okay,
their,
that would.
their asterisk, yeah.
Mhm, yep.
Single audit, wait, let me back up. Extra audit services hourly charge,
mhm,
right? Extra audit services hourly charge.
Yeah, it did say NA on it though, so I don't know if that's.
And maybe I should just say any extra,
Any additional audit services or,
any additional charges for, uh, any additional charges as may be required
Mhm,
or
yeah.
as
Um,
appropriate.
yeah, as maybe needed, as
As may be needed.
maybe needed for the town, yeah.
Okay.
Mhm,
And I'll say please specify.
yeah.
Um, Thank you sincerely. Council Audit Committee.
Sure. I was gonna say all two of
Yeah. Are you done?
yeah, technically, it's kind of like, I usually go by Dawn and.
Should I just put Dawn Hayes? Is that how you sign?
You know what, for most everything, I've been doing Don Hayes for, when I do letters, but the official, it's one of those, if it's official,
Okay, what's the
voter.
town's official address?
272 Main Street.
I should know that. Town, 272 Main Street.
Yeah.
Maps.
Yeah.
Okay. And what I'll do is I'll email this to Sabrina and ask her to put it on letterhead.
Yep.
And then maybe, do you think we need to sign it or? Do we need to get it reviewed by anybody?
I don't know, should we have Nelson review it? Or it's,
Yeah, I think.
but I mean, it's just extending a contract, so I don't, just somebody else breeze through it. I don't think we're not asking for anything else. We're asking for, and did you want to attach,
Oh. Yeah, maybe I should say here, say see,
yeah,
attachment A.
include,
Included is.
Yeah.
Included as attachment A.
Mhm.
It's the, what did they call
Was it-
this?
Was it the contract?
It's the, they called it something.
Oh.
I don't know what.
Okay.
Included is the, a letter from the contractor to the town. That's up here, I think. Here it is. It's the, letter to the town dated April 2022 that outlines the current services.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, let me get back to that. So included as attachment A is the letter to the town dated April, yes, April 20th, 2022, dated April 2022, outlining the services. All right. Fine. Saved. I will call this the letter of extension.
Okay, yeah.
Letter requesting extension. And then I'm going to export it to Word. And I'm going to email it to you, Nelson, and Sabrina. Oh, I'm in my mail. No, to Nelson, Sabrina, and CC. Um, match the letter. The letter for Sally Clark and Associates requesting an extension of auditing services for the town. Please proofread and make any suggestions. Once it's finalized, please put it on letterhead. Include attachment A. of the current contract. Come to Versailles for their consideration. Once it is finalized, it will be placed on the letterhead. That's on the letterhead. Attach name, current contract, and sent to Roselli for their consideration. Thanks. You know, Audit Committee.
And just, do we need to have anything in for them to, formally request, or, I'm just thinking, you know, is there a date when we'd like to hear from them by that we should put in there?
That's a good idea. Let me go back to the letter.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right. We thank you and we look forward to your response by what's a reasonable date?
We're still at, we're, let's call it mid-March. We're close. It kind of, so give them,
April 15th?
yeah, give them a month. Well,
that's tax day, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is. Yeah, yeah.
They could be busy.
And I think it is this year. I don't think it's Patriots Day, but that would give them the month. And again, it's an extension. We have the rate, so I suspect, and they have experience with us. So I think it would be
It would be good to have it to include in our budget for annual town meeting.
Right, and that's, yeah, so, yeah.
I'm gonna say April 11th. It's the 13th, right?
Yeah.
If we get it out by Friday, Monday, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. Let me see. Let me say April 11th.
Yeah. Okay. That's
11th. In order to include it.
for the, so we can, for inclusion in the budget. If you want to be paid. I think I know this year we did a single audit, so that, so it was the audit rate plus the 3,000 that we put in the budget.
Right.
For FY25, so.
We'll need that as well.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I mean.
Right.
You guys start your meeting yet?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you're recording us, aren't you?
It said recording and.
One of our guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It said
Okay,
recording. So.
you looked like you were alone.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave. We appreciate it.
Meeting of two.
All right, read this before I, save it and then,
Yeah. I mean, I was following along as you did it. That change was good. I think that's.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, and they're gonna approve.
And they're right.
Hopefully, or maybe I should put a date for them too. We would love to hear back. Oh, no.
Right, we'd like to have this sent.
Yeah.
Okay,
so let me,
and they do have a fax number listed if we wanted to fax it over.
oh, do they?
Yeah.
So now let me go here. Attach as letter for please proofread and make any suggestions we would like to either mail. We would like to either mail or fax. Monday, March What's Monday?
14.
14?
Oh, wait a minute, no, 17, because it's,
March
St.
7th,
Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
On Monday, March 17th. Once it's finalized, it will be placed on, the letter will need placed on head.
Yeah.
The letter will be placed on letterhead, including attachment A of the current contract and sent to Sally Clark for their consideration. All right, so now, did I attach, I didn't attach the letter yet, okay. So, touch file, calendar, computer, document, address. I think I'm 2025.
Yeah.
And I think this one is the Microsoft Word, yes. Okay, I'm gonna send it.
And did you want to put, if they want to fax it, put in Roselli's fax?
Sure. Rosalie's fax number is
781.
781.
Yep. 933.
Okay,
Has to
that's
get
all right.
it. 4643.
4643.
Yep.
781-933-4643.
Yep.
All right.
And they were on LinkedIn if you.
All right, I'm sending it.
Okay.
Ha!
I was gonna say an action created today and
And completed.
Yeah.
Okay. Tentative meeting dates and agenda for those dates. All right, so we just said April 11th for the return,
Right.
correct?
Yeah.
So we should meet after that?
Yeah.
All right, the 11th is a Friday, so let's look at the next week. Want to meet, what days today, Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday.
You want to meet Wednesday, the 16th?
We can do that.
And 6 p.m. good?
6 p.m. is good if you want to stick with it. If you wanted this,
I think it's fine with me.
okay.
Is it-
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, I'm open. It's kind of like at this point, I don't think I have anything if you wanted to do it during the day.
Oh, we could do that. It's up to you. Well, let me just leave it at 6 p.m.
Okay.
It's so far
We'll do
out
6
that
p.m.
we can change
We
it.
can, yeah.
I'm gonna put Friday the 11th post, because I'm the poster now.
Yeah.
For the next meeting, post
Yeah.
Audit Committee, that way I hopefully won't forget. Post
And you
audit.
want that, well, it was a Word that I sent, Word document. I think I copied you on it when I sent it to town clerk.
I think you did.
Okay.
I
Figure
did.
that's if not, I can forward it to you.
Okay. So, and what should our agenda be? Review, any response from
Yeah,
Sally?
review response, and then do we have to vote to accept? Yeah, so it's kind of like review and,
From Sally Clark.
yeah, and hope it just follows what they've been doing, which is $1,000 or $500 incremental increase year over year. We'll see what that.
Consider accepting,
Yep.
the contract extension. All right, so this is April 16, all right, and forwarding and forward. TA.
Yes.
For consideration. That's all.
Yep.
I'm gonna say consider recommending. contract extension and forward to TA select board for consideration. All right. Is that it? Is that?
I think that's it, because we're, so far, we don't know when their audit report will be back, because they were doing the audit.
And that's true.
So it's kind of like, so there will be more,
More.
and if we have it by then, we can review.
And then set up a time for review. And
Right,
the whole-
with the joint board
Yeah,
review.
it would be nice, at least from the select board standpoint, if we did that after the town election, so then,
Yeah.
a new
Right.
select board member
Mhm.
could be on
Right,
board.
and looking at the timing, if we're getting it back if we're reviewing it on the 16th, it's kind of like it would be there for, the
The
consideration.
timing would be good.
Yeah, it'd be there for, but that might be overwhelming on the first meeting, yeah.
Well, or at
So it
least-
could be a couple weeks,
yeah.
yeah, we can do,
Okay,
but I think the timing works with the election, that's the Wednesday before the election. I think,
I think you're right. I post the next meeting.
yeah, and I get these minutes out,
Dawn chairs.
yep. So we keep that, correct?
Next
Yep.
meeting. And sends out minutes.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're good.
Okay.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
I
Do we
think
have
so.
anything else before we do that?
I don't think there's anything else. We've worked on this. We talked briefly about the audit. We know there's upcoming with Roselli and Clark and seeing that audit and review. And until we get that from them, it's sort of open. So timing wise, it's probably the right timing to review it. Or do we want to add that review if it's in? Do we want to, as a review, as the audit committee review it, they put it on the agenda as an item that says review if audit FY24 audit received.
Okay.
And again, that's just something we can delete, but you don't have to change anything. And I'd say put it there and we can delete it from the agenda if it's not in.
And I'll put that at the below,
Mhm.
considering the
Yep.
extension.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Is there a motion to adjourn?
I have a motion to adjourn the audit committee at 6:40 PM.
I will second that. All those in favor, roll call.
John Hayes, yes?
Veronica Cal, yes. All right, we're done.
Okay.